Why do you feel like nothing you do is ever enough? Because you've spent your whole life trying to be everything for everyone. You've forgotten what it feels like to do something just for you. But enough is enough. This time, it's about you, your goals, your fire, your future. Why do you keep hiding your pain behind a smile? Because the world never asked how you were really doing. It praised you for being strong, for holding it together. But strength isn't silence. Real strength is facing your pain and still choosing to rise. Why do you feel stuck in the same place while everyone else moves forward? Because you've been planting roots while they've been chasing noise. What you're building takes time, depth, and patience. Why does failure haunt you like a shadow you can't shake? Because you've been taught that failure defines you. It doesn't. Failure builds you. It's the fire that burns away weakness. Every time you fail, you're one step closer to becoming who you were meant to be. Why do you still carry their words like chains? Because deep down, you believe them, the insults, the doubt, the abandonment. But their words aren't truth. They're projections of their own weakness. Cut the chains. You were never theirs to break. Why do you keep waiting for the right moment to start? Because fear has convinced you that perfection is required. But perfection is the enemy of progress. The right moment is now. The only moment that matters is the one you're in. Why do you keep giving up on yourself when things get hard? Because quitting is familiar. It's safe, but safety is a slow death. Growth is pain, discomfort, and war inside your own mind. But on the other side of that war is freedom. Why do you feel like you've lost your identity? Because you gave pieces of yourself to people who never earned them. But you're still here, and now is your time to reclaim every broken part and rebuild something stronger. Why does healing hurt so much? Because it means touching wounds you've spent years trying to ignore. But pain is the proof you're doing the work. It's not punishment, it's transformation. Keep going. Why do you feel like you're running out of time? Because you've been living on someone else's schedule. But purpose doesn't expire. Greatness doesn't have a deadline. You're not late, you're just getting started. Why do you feel invisible? Because you've been quiet for too long. Because you've tried to fit in when you were born to stand out. It's time to stop whispering your worth. It's time to roar. Why do you think you're not strong enough? Because you've mistaken exhaustion for weakness. But you're still standing, aren't you? Still breathing, still moving. That's strength most people will never understand. Why does starting over terrify you? Because you remember how hard it was the first time. But now you're different. Now you've got the scars to prove you've survived. This time, you're not starting from scratch. You're starting from experience.